Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Racing to the Fullest, Season 4, Tier 2, Round 5 on the F1 2022 game. My name is Definitely 10. I'm your humble and slightly ill commentator, and I am joined by Vlad, who can tell the time, unlike myself. Vlad, how you doing?
I'm doing good. That was quite a close call.
Yes, it was. I completely misread what Edgen said the time was, so I was prepared for the stream about 3 minutes before it actually started. But anyway, here we are now. Hello everyone. Um, as usual, we're fully prepared and ready to go. And I'd love to say we're about to get straight into some F1 action, but we're still sorting the lobby out. So just bear with us for another couple of minutes.
Had a few issues with who's hosting and everything, but it should be ready in a few minutes, if not very soon.
Exactly. And while we wait, I would love to say I could run you through last time's event, but unfortunately the standings haven't been updated either. So it's a good start to the stream. So I can't exactly tell you who won last time, but I'll try and remember. So it was Silverstone.
I think
Um,
we can probably guess on Valid or Labadine, maybe Penguin as well.
yeah. Hang on, let me just check the. Oh, valid. Yeah, that's one. Um, was it? Hang on, let me just look through the list of drivers. I actually can't remember. Hang on. I've probably got time to search up the previous stream and look. So I will just do that now and find out who was on the podium last time out. I can't tell you the updated driver standings because unfortunately they're not updated as of yet. But as soon as they are, you can find us. You can find out by going to the Racing to the Fullest Discord and checking us out on Twitch and other things like that. Right, here it is. Right, who won? Alright, here we go. I found who won. Right. So your winners of last time's race was Valid for Alpine. He won. Followed by, I believe, Striker, but there was a few penalties. So let me just find out exactly how the order finished out. Because the Twitch stream isn't working very well. Are you in yet,
No, I do not have
Vlad?
him friended.
Yeah, here we go. So your top three were Valid, Striker Boy, and Pocket. So a double Alpine podium. And then Jacob, Corny, Juno, Perryland, Davidas, Labadane, and Rota was your top 10. I remember Red Bull had a bad weekend last time in Silverstone, so hopefully better things this time out. But yeah,
Hopefully, yeah.
how's everyone doing? Hope you've enjoyed the stream this week. I do apologise again for missing the ACF1 stream yesterday. My voice was gone pretty much yesterday, and I wouldn't have been able to stream with a decent quality like I normally am able to. And Vlad, who would have done it, is racing in ACF1, so that's a shame for him. But we've got something I would like to mention, Vlad. I know you're not in the game yet. There is a few more new names in today's race that we haven't seen race before.
There's a lot of reserves that have signed up recently, and a lot of reserves that are probably racing today, I think.
Yeah, one of the names that does spit out to me is MKL. Have commentated on him before, and he's a very, very quick driver. I think he'll be the one to beat in most races, but there's a lot of quick drivers already. I've said that a few times before, so we're gonna find out. I can already is it a good chance to mention I can already feel my voice going. Um, and I apologise for the coughing, everyone. It's not nice. But yeah, no, it's all good, Vlad. It's all good.
Not for me. I'm still waiting to get in the lobby.
Yeah, so Vlad's still waiting to get in the lobby. I can invite you, Vlad. Would you like me to do that?
That would help. Greatly so.
Cool. I just pressed F1, thinking that I just pressed the F1 key on my keyboard, thinking that was gonna change the screen on my game, but I realised it's the one key, not F1. Right. So yeah, we got, I think, a pretty full grid today. Vlad, as much as I like to say we're about to be getting this started, everyone's leaving the lobby.
Oh no.
And I get the feeling we're now joining Striker Boy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I also don't have Striker Boy either.
Well, don't worry. Luckily for you, I can add you again.
I
So
will quickly
we're
check
now
in the
rejoining
VC.
Striker Boy, everyone. This is just you know, you might not get this in F1 esports, but this is more entertainment. Surely you can't see what's going on right now, but it's more entertainment for everyone. Trust me. Oh God.
Let's hope this works.
The coughings are back, and not the Pokemon.
Oh, I can't fully bend my right index finger.
Oh yeah, so I'm very sore in the throat, and Vlad's burnt his hand. So the thing is, we don't get insured by racing to the fullest. So these don't cover these things, do they, Vlad? This is the issue.
No, this is the real commentator's curse.
Yeah, we hurt ourselves. But speaking of the commentators, Curse, who do you expect to win this weekend?
I don't know actually. There's obviously the few main contenders. Even I'd even throw Thunderfox in the ring just because of the pace he's had, even though he's been a little bit inconsistent, a little bit unlucky. But we got to see a lot of the reserves that have joined. I don't know what any of them are like, what any of their pace is. So there could be a surprise winner in one of the 8 reserves that are racing today. I think it's 8. No, eight people have confirmed. I'm not sure if it's
Yeah,
8 actual reserves though.
it's a lot of people racing. There's about 17 in the session at the moment. We should have a nearly full grid, and I can just imagine the chaos into turn one.
Oh
And
god, is it Monza T1? It
and
has a
yeah,
bad rap. Hopefully
but
these drivers can keep it clean though.
yeah, talking about Monza. So Monza, everyone knows the temple of speed to a lot of people. 11 corners on this very famous circuit. I think the quickest circuit on the calendar in terms of top speed. And it's a brilliant circuit. Everyone loves Monza, just through like stuff like the Ascari chicane, the Parabolica, Curva Grande, and the two Lesmo corners are iconic corners here at this iconic circuit.
Yeah, I think it's about 70, 73 or 72% of the lap is 100% throttle.
Yeah,
Which is an insane margin compared with other tracks.
yeah. I think the only track that matches that is Saudi Arabia, I believe. Um, that track is very full throttle, but no one cares about that track because it's in Saudi Arabia. So, well, good job, Deathlink. Just managed to annoy an entire country of people, as he tends to on most occasions. Right, 19 drivers are in. It's a lot of drivers.
There is a full grid for one of the tightest corners on the calendar.
Yep, and we got 13 people watching. That's brilliant. Love everyone watching. You sat here for 13 minutes watching a stream will start soon. That's amazing.
Yeah, just being entertained by our wonderful voices and humour.
Exactly. And not only that, we're not going to be entertained by humour very long because the session will be beginning in a second. People are starting to ready up, which usually means it's time to race.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, 19 out of a possible 20 drivers on the grid.
Just imagine that there's been rain and it was the FIA red flagged it. That's all that's happened.
Yeah, exactly. That's all that happened.
Oh,
So,
a lot of drivers still not readying up though. So
update everyone. Just got a friend request from Thunderfox, so
same.
I'm going up in the world. Right. Captain Kami says Ferrari podiums today. He is racing for Ferrari, which is, I wonder if that's a bit biased from Captain Kami there.
I like the self-confidence.
I like it. He's got a teammate in Max today, Joe Ferrari. And also, can we just say 20 drivers now? EKH, the last driver. Ek, the last driver to join the session, which means it will be 20 drivers going into the Monza T1.
Isn't that? Does it count us as?
Nope, it doesn't
People
count
in the
us.
session?
Nope.
Oh no!
It is 20 drivers into T1.
Look, these are good drivers, but there's nothing can stop the force of Monza T1.
Yeah. We've got another Kami supporter. in the chat. A lot of love for Kami today.
He must be getting confidence up with all his fans.
Well, it is Ferrari's home race. Let's not forget. This is where they're meant to be best. But Ferrari, you'd like to know, have only won twice here in the last few years, winning with Fernando Alonso in 2010 and most recently with Charles Leclerc in 2019.
Has Vettel never won a race
Seb
at
Vettel has
Monza?
never won the Italian Grand Prix. Never won it with Ferrari.
Yeah,
It was always won
that's sad.
by Mercedes, and most recently won by the Red Bull of Max Verstappen.
Let's hope we can change the tides of history in a video game and get a Ferrari back on the top step of the podium.
Yes, there's always that chance. 15 drivers watching, 15 viewers, sorry, watching 20 drivers here at Monza for the Tier 2 race. And as much as I can't see the updated standings, the championship title was heating up when we left Silverstone. So here we go.
Finally.
18 minutes on the clock. So, Vlad, why don't you just tell everyone how a qualifying session goes here at Racing to the Fullest?
People do laps.
Well,
I've lost my train of thought. I was going to say something, but I've lost it now.
Absolutely perfect, mate. There you go. People do laps, everyone. My co-commentator.
Oh no, I've got to turn my clip button off. Not again.
Oh, not again. Well, I'm currently on board with Thunder Fox, driving his Alfa Romeo. Had a few poles this year, but only one podium. So yeah, the luck has not been on his side.
Bad luck, a bit of inconsistency on his side, I think, as well.
Yeah, in terms of pole positions, oh my god, voice track there. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so Thunderfox, pole positions, he's had one pole. I think he also put it, oh my god, my voice is going. This is not good, mate. Yeah, so he's only had the one podium. He finished third in Monaco. And that was actually his first points of the season as well.
Yeah, I want to see him do a bit better, especially since he's clearly got the pace, he's clearly got the talent, but yeah, a bit bad luck on the way there.
Yeah, exactly. So everyone going out on the soft set of tires. Something else we've got to add as well is a recent update for F1 2022 allowed you to do more than just medium hard strategies. They're making the soft a more viable race tyre.
Oh my god, finally. Although in qualifying you apparently have, instead of 4 sets of softs, 2 sets of softs, 1 set of medium and 1 set of hards.
Well, now that is also an interesting bug. I don't know if that's meant to be in the game.
Gonna guess not.
But I'm guessing not, considering that you can't start on mediums. You can start on any tyre you want to. But take us through this lap with Thunderfox here, Vlad.
Yeah, coming down the main straight. It's one of the highest. I think actually no, the fastest section in any racetrack in the Formula 1 calendar. Hit very hard on the brakes, and you just got to get it turned in. He hits the sausage curb, but it doesn't affect him too much. Here as well, the curb can be a little bit grippy, but he gets the throttle down nice and easily. Going to stick to the right here, minimise track distance. But friction can lose you a bit of speed, but I don't think in this game it affects you too much. Here, the Della Rocha chicane, the quick left-right sequence. He just hits the sausage curbs a little bit, and then get right on the curb again. Now through Lesmore 1, a very quick right-hander, back out to the left, then straight line as hard as possible, full throttle, then another quick right-hander, not Degner. Now the second DRS section of this track, coming down under the bridge, he's going to meet the Ascari chicane at the end of this straight. Now under another bridge. Ooh, cuts the corner a bit there, and that's his lap invalidated. He's backing off now. He was on a good lap there, I think, as well. He said, "Oh, actually, post seconds don't matter when you're the first car to go around." But it looked like quite a solid lap. A bit disappointing through the Sky chicane, but hopefully it can recover.
Yeah, I'm sorry we're going to see a lot of lap times invalidated in today's session. So we're going to see now Valid, who's been the man to beat in the last couple of races. One in Monaco and then one in Silverstone. So Dragon with the first time on the board, 120.7. Here comes Valid, across the line with a 120.5. We're going to see where other drivers fill into the mix. On board with Juno now. In the Mercedes, crosses the line, goes fourth fastest with a 121.0.
Labadane sets it on pole just 400th faster than Valid. These two are on pace with each other, it seems. Let's see what we can do through the rest of this quality session, though.
Exactly. So Labadane 20.5, Valid 20.5, as Striker 20.1. Now that's the margin to beat at the moment.
I was I was about to say that. Oh wait, no, I was wrong. The quality session isn't close. I thought I was reading all 0.5s. I looked at two people.
So Thunderfox is on his lap right now, in the Alfa Romeo. So we're going to see where he can put his car. This is going to be an interesting lap from him. Obviously, he abandoned his first lap due to cutting the chicane, so his tyres won't be in the best
Oh,
state.
and that high nut's just spun there as well. Coming out of the Scottish chicane, just got throttled down a little bit too much. I think he also got his wheel into the curb.
Oh, and Thunderfox has spun it after invalidating his lap in the Ashkari chicane as well. Got to avoid that out of the way of oncoming traffic.
Double Alfa Romeo spin. Not what they'll wanted this session.
Yep, and Eck is about to finish his flying lap as well in the Alpha Tauri. Comes across the line with a 20.9. Ramon is up there as well with a 20.8 in the Aston Martin. And a few people yet to do lap times. MKL, Pockets, and High Nut yet to do lap times. Thunderfox obviously invalidated 2 laps and had a spin.
Fairland as well, about to come across, I think, to finish his lap. Former podium sitter. Not the best lap. Can't get it anywhere close to pole. Hopefully it'll improve later in the session, though.
Yeah, so that is his first lap of the session. Penguin is currently on a lap as well. Sorry, he's on an out lap at the moment, so he'll be looking to start a flying lap. Most of the top 5 have come in from their first flying laps. And then further down the order, some people doing laps, some people just coming into the pits. As Perryland through his first sector, as Kami is also on a slowdown lap by the looks of it. He's definitely not going full throttle through the Curva Grande.
Eck as well. Eck's on low fuel mode. He's clearly trying to eke out the performance from his car.
Yeah. So 3 people are coming out to do their out laps now. Pockets, Misty, and Penguin. Now Pockets, as we know, has been very rapid recently. Just a bit far back from, not too far back from Valid, but did finish on the podium last time out. So I'll be looking to look good for another good qualifying session here.
It's quite close between, well, almost close between the top 3. Striker Boys already set quite a margin, but the second and third still quite close. And Dragon Lolly is he's up there with them.
He's been consistently quick in qualifying, hasn't he, Dragon? He's always had that pace in the qualifying sessions.
Yeah, he's had good pace throughout the season, I think.
Yeah, I think it's been a breakout season for him. So Alpine with Pockets at the moment. Alpine sporting their new livery as well, because obviously the liveries have been updated in the recent patch to mimic real life, because that is exactly what EA wanted to do. That's exactly what we needed. So Pockets just coming through Lesmo 1 and then coming through Lesmo 2. Nicely balanced the car through there. So I wonder how many of these drivers are running 0-0 wings today.
I think Pocket said he was going to. There's definitely going to be quite a few, simply because how straight the circuit is. You know, it'll hurt you a lot through the chicanes, especially since of how tight they are, and they do go above the 40 mph margin that the game has, where aero starts to work. But the overall advantage of running 0-0 wings, as long as you can keep it clean through the chicanes and the few braking zones, I think it's worth it.
And Pockets crosses the line and goes to 120.9. That puts him 8th fastest. Misty is also on a flying lap at the moment in the Haas. First time we've seen Misty, I believe, drive here in Racing to the Fullest. I don't think we've seen him drive before.
I can't remember if he's my teammate in T1 or not.
Oh, Misty.
There's someone with a similar name.
No, it's not. I don't think Misty's your teammate in Tier 1. But I know Misty as well. Misty, I used to race against him and with him. And I've commentated over him. So he's going to come out to the line now to do a 22.1. So both
Labadane as well, sorry for interrupting. Labadane is also on a flying lap, and he just set a purple sector 1.
Well,
He's
that
clearly pushing it. Can he beat Strike Boy with his lap?
Yeah, so strike it out on an outlap. There's one person we haven't seen come out yet, and that's MKL, currently sitting in the pits for AlphaTauri.
Oh, Labadane only 1.25 seconds up on his last lap. Not unless he can make up an immense amount of time through Parabolica. I don't think it's going to be good enough for a pole, but it'll certainly keep him secure in P2 from Valid and Penguin, and maybe even Dragon as well if he can put a good lap together.
So Labadane to the line, crosses it now with a 120.2, so closer to Striker Boy. Needs about a tenth of a second. I think he's carried on pushing as well. I'll note he's braking late. He's going to go for a cooldown lap. So both
I believe
Alfa
that's
Romeos
fuel.
need a lap. Hynut does get his first one with a 120.9. Thunderfox invalidated again. So his lap has been invalidated. So that is not good for him.
There's that lack of consistency I was talking about. All of
Yeah.
his flying laps have been invalidated. He just needs to keep it clean. You can probably set it inside the top 10 and just not pushing as hard as he can and just getting a lap in general.
Yeah, so people that we're looking to improve. I'm sure Stouty can improve from 15th. He's been pretty consistent for us for this season.
Yeah.
Captain Kami, I'm sure, would like to get inside the top 10 for his Ferrari. Max, though, sitting in P7 for the home team is decent for him. And LDW sitting in 4th place is a very good lap indeed from him.
MKL as well, finally coming out now on an out lap. He will have the time to get a lap in, but he should have came out earlier. I'm not sure if he's busy doing something else, but it's going to put him at a disadvantage, especially since he hasn't got the time. He hasn't had the time to learn the track like the other drivers have.
Yeah, so MKL, I have, as I've said just before the start, you have seen him race before, and he is a quick driver. Interviewed him many times on the top step of the podium. As Striker goes into the 119s, 119.9 there, putting himself with a bit of breathing room between himself and Labadane. So that is going to be big news indeed. So MKL, if he wants a chance of getting anywhere near that top 3, he's going to dip into the 119s. And one flying lap around the circuit is Perryland. Has he hit the wall? Perryland coming out of the Ascari chicane.
Ascari? There we go.
Yeah.
I've done that before.
Kami leaves the session as well. Hopefully he can get back in. So MKL beginning his fast flying lap here. So we're going to watch him as he goes down the back straight.
Eck is reversing.
Eck is reversing at the moment. So down the back straight here for MKL. Heavy braking zone into T1. Thunderfox goes onto the front row. Now that's a lap from the Alfa Romeo driver.
There it is. That's the pace. He put the lap together. Got himself together and he put the lap together. Front row, but he has the time to do another lap. But can he beat Strike Boy? Especially since Strike Boy will also be looking to improve.
Oh, hang on here, because MKL's just done a purple sector 1.
Hey yo.
And that is going to be opening the eyes of a few people as he comes through the Lesmos. Looking a bit understeery through the Lesmos there. Not exactly the way you'd want to go. Now back on the power with the DRS open wide here as we head down to the Varianti Ascari chicane. Heavy braking zone. Another purple sector for 53.1 as he's looking through nicely through there. Flat through the chicane.
That was amazing. He used all of the track there.
Got one more braking zone as we head into the Parabolica, keeping it nice on the entry and then running it wide, not invalidating your lap. And we're going to see what kind of time the AlphaTauri driver can prove as he pulls into the pits. Well,
What?
He had a lap time for pole position there, but maybe didn't want to show his full pace.
Why is he sandbagging in the qualifying?
And
Does he want to do a last to first? Is that his goal?
I don't know. He's pulled into the pits not to finish his flying lap. And I don't know. Maybe it's
Setup issue, maybe?
Setup issue, or maybe it's mind games. Wants to get in everyone's head. He clearly has the pace, as we've just proven there. But yeah, interesting indeed. So 4 minutes to go in this session. Pockets, I think, has just gone a couple of tenths faster. And Valid is also in 5th. Would like to go a bit faster, I'm sure. Penguin is about 2 tenths up in the middle sector on his flying lap. So we're going to see improvements here. So Penguin to the line now, across the line, goes third fastest, 120.1. So everyone into the 120.1s now. The only one into the 119 so far is Striker Boy. Only retirement from this session is Perryland, having a crash on the exit of the Variante chicane. Ascara chicane, sorry. It's really hard to say. Someone that will want to improve here, though, sorry, not Valid, Vlad, would be Juno. Only 12th fastest right now with his teammate on pole position.
Yeah, not a good look for the Britsman. Is he
Britsman?
British?
The Britsman.
Good enough.
The Britsman, I like that. Yeah, so Juno going to be starting what could be his last flying lap here. I don't know how much is left on the clock.
Just over a second from his teammate on pole position as well.
Yeah.
Maybe I wonder if he made a mistake on that lap, or maybe just he doesn't have the pace at the moment to push it. There is a queue of cars to the left of him though.
They all get out of his way, luckily for him, because that would have absolutely ruined his qualifying lap. We're going to see about his first sector now. He's about 78 thousandths up in the first sector there. As he runs nicely over those curves. Oh, but he's lost the rear end. And that's going to be his lap
Back off as well.
abandoned. And he's got to go again.
Does he have the time to do that? Because I wonder if he's been fuel saving for the rest of this lap to hopefully just pull another lap out of the bag.
Yeah, exactly. So a few people still in the pits. I'm going to get the feeling MKL might not come out for another flying lap. I think he's going to want to start 20th in this race.
Very strange decision in a league race.
Yeah, very strange indeed.
He can do what he wants, I guess.
So
It'll be entertaining for us though, so
yeah,
not
exactly.
complaining.
So pole position not decided here. Still a lot of people that can take pole. Striker Boy still in the pits, but it's coming out now. You got people like Valid Pockets you'd expect to have better lap times around here. Ramon is my surprise in P5. It's a very good lap from him sitting in P5.
Very competitive qualifying session here in Monza. Not much separating the top 8 really. Only up to like 6/10.
Yeah, not at all. So Thunder Fox is on his final flying lap. Oh, he's cut the chicane. He's cut that corner so much in T1 and instant invalidation.
Turn 1. Be kicking himself after that, especially since he does not have the time to come into the pits and
Yeah.
refuel. If he's running low fuel, I don't think he can fuel save an entire extra lap
And unfortunately,
in a lap here though.
if you can't open the lap, you won't be able to finish it, and that is such a shame for Thunder Fox. And Labadane also making a mistake on his lap, going over the edge and into the gravel, so that's his qualifying over with.
Juno as well, just watching his sector times. He's 1.7 seconds down on his last lap.
So MKL is out now. He's in the on the track. I don't know how much time is left. Is the stream okay, by the way? I just want to make sure that the stream's looking fine. Because the Twitch thing is saying it's unstable at the moment.
Thanks, Twitch.
Don't know if it's me or if it's the Twitch or whatever. It's fine. So 30 seconds left in the session.
Oh wait, yeah, stream is not good. That could be me as well, but it's buffering a lot.
Okay. Make sure that stuff. Oh, piss.
I think Val's also on a lap here.
Yeah, I just made a.
Really well in Monaco. 1.7. Oh, he's invalidated through the Scottish gate. He set purple sector 2. He was 117. No, hold on, let me find it. 110.700, I'll go with that. 110.700 up on his last lap, and he validated coming through the first part of the Scottish chicane. At his, well, probably his. Actually, no, it is his chances for pole or any position through this qualifying session now. He did very well in Monaco, not showing the same pace here in Italy in the Temple of Speed.
And that is a shame for him. The stream might not be showing F1 right now because I stupidly closed Steam to try and fix my internet issues. But keep telling us, Vlad. How's it going?
Oh, that's all I had. I used everything in the bank there. Pockets, Ramon. Pockets and Ramon both invalidated the laps. I think Penguin is also coming on for a final attempt to maybe grabbing the top position. Now coming through the parabolic, running very wide. He's got nice and early on the throttle. He's going to try and shorten the distance to the finish line, and he pulls in the pits. Never mind. I think nope. Striker Boy was not on a lap.
Is MKL doing a lap?
I don't know. It's not his qualifying finish. There's nothing for me to commentate.
So everyone's done their lap. So sorry. There you go. So Striker
Dragon
is on
is
top.
26 seconds